riding off-road for a lot of years now, but everything's been restricted to 4 wheels, ATVs, UTVs, you name it. But there's a whole other segment of off-road that I haven't experienced before. It's time to try out a two-wheeler.
We have been in business for about 20 years, and we offer customers a chance and an opportunity to try out dirt bikes and ATVs for the first time, or if they have experience, we give them training at their level and get them into a trail setting where they're going out for a tour in the Ganaraska Forest. We have guides that work on a daily basis. We're open just about 7 days a week. And they'll take out people according to rider level and according to their needs and wants. Some people want a lot more training, some people want more of a tour, but when they're in the tour, they're really customized tours so that they're able to give them whatever they want. If they want to go fast, they can go fast. If they want to go really, really slow and take really easy trails, that's always possible too. And getting trained at their level, and when they're out in the woods, everybody's happy, going their speed and not killing themselves trying to keep up to anybody and not going too slow being bored.
People come to us with no experience, no gear, no anything. They show up in the morning at 9 a.m. and we give them all the gear, everything they need. And depending on whether they're on a bike or an ATV, we'll custom tailor a program specific for them and their group if they came with any riders to get them on a bike or an ATV, and usually riding safely and able to go on a trail within about an hour or two. Dual sport training, they're going to get a lot more emphasis on gravel and dealing with making the transition from road to gravel to sand. We spent a lot of time talking about that with them, teaching them how to do different obstacles such as basic log crossings and dealing with roots and all the stuff that you'd never see on a road bike. You do a lot more standing doing a dual sport program too, because that's something we emphasize, because usually on the street you don't see guys standing riding around their bikes so much. So we spend a lot of time teaching guys the proper technique for being up on your feet so that when you're on the trail, the bike is going to grip the ground better. Because dual sport bikes don't have as aggressive tires as the dirt bikes do. So we teach a lot of techniques for dealing with that.
For a guy who's stepping from an ATV and trying to look into another option, right, or expand into motorcycling, you know, the fact that there's not very many dollars it takes to get into this. It's not an investment that you have to make that will break the bank. You feel bad about, you know, $4.5–5 grand, and you're on the road, you're having fun, and there aren't too many ATVs that you can get for that amount of money. So motorcycling gives you a good opportunity. Well, the sweet thing about the 250L is versatility, right? You know, if you're an ATV guy and, you know, all you have is an ATV, well, typically that's a weekend activity, right? Whereas 250L can be every day, right? So not only do you have your off-road fun, but you also get an opportunity to go to work, go see your pals, or how about go off-roading without having to load the ATV into the truck or the trailer, and sometimes you can explore things that you couldn't necessarily go on your ATV. So out in the forest that we're at, in the Ganaraska Forest, there's a lot of wide trails, there's a lot of single track that are limited to motorcycles only, so an ATV can't actually see what's down that trail, see if there's a nice lookout, waterfall, whatever it is. So there's opportunities on a dirt bike that you don't get on an ATV.
We have 11,000 acres of forest here, which makes us one of the largest forests in southern Ontario. Of that, about 6,000 acres is dedicated to off-road motorcycle or ATV use, and we probably have about 2,000 members who actually participate in that every year. They can get a day use pass for $25, or they can get an annual membership for $125, which is good from a whole year from the date of purchase.
We have a lot of people coming out from all walks of life, anybody from 80 years old all the way down to little 7-year-olds. So anybody's welcome, any rider level, as long as they have some bicycle experience to be able to ride a dirt bike and they have to, for an ATV, they basically only have to be 16 years old. They don't need their license, their driver's license, but they do have to be 16 to ride one of the ATVs here. They can come from anywhere from Florida to way out in Quebec or out east or out west. Sometimes people come from just about anywhere, and they drive for miles and miles to get to this forest because it is truly one of the best trail systems in North America.
I've spent a whole day now riding dirt bikes, and I started off not knowing literally how to get it into first gear, and now I'm out riding in the trails and having a great day. And if you haven't done it before, you should try it too. So let's go for a ride.